All auditions are different and you must prepare carefully and diligently for each. Most castings will provide you with a brief. It's important you read this through carefully to understand what is being asked of you. You may also receive sides. Sides are extracts of the script you'll be expected to perform at your audition. If you're provided with a full script, you should read it all the way through to understand the story and your character's role in it. If you are only provided with extracts, you should read these through several times to ensure you understand the meaning and the tone of the scene, as well as your character's relationships with others. Unless stated otherwise, you should learn your lines. This will allow you to demonstrate your skill to the best of your ability and will allow you to be more present at your audition. Before attending professional castings, you should have a conversation with your agent about your casting type, focusing on your appearance, skills, age, height, and look. In this way, you can make sure you match your profile with the castings you are submitted for. It's important that you're both aware of your casting type, so you choose your auditions carefully and play to your strengths. By doing this, you'll increase your chances of success and will avoid wasting the casting director's time. Remember, many casting directors keep a register of people they do and do not want to work with. Make sure you stay on the right list. Some auditions may ask you to prepare a monologue. If you're considering working professionally in the industry, you should start building your repertoire. You can do this by going to see live plays at the theatre. Keep a note of what you observe. What does good acting look like, and what does bad acting look like? You should also be reading plays from all genres and years of publication, from Shakespeare to Brecht, from Churchill to Kane. Keep a list of good monologues you come across. Good monologues are self-contained stories and will have a clear journey. The character will go through some kind of transformation or realization during the course of the monologue. Select your monologue carefully. Make sure it fits your profile and age. It's similar in style and genre to the play, film, or TV series you're auditioning for. Make sure it's not too long or too short. Unless stated otherwise, 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes should be the perfect length. Don't be afraid to edit the text of your monologue to make it fit. Make sure you allow time for pauses, expression, and for moments to land and be received by your audience. Make sure there's some theatricality to the text. Avoid very intimate pieces, especially if you are auditioning for theatre. You need to demonstrate presence and the ability to engage and hold your audience. Avoid swearing. For older student actors, a well-placed swear word can be very effective, but lots of swearing will disengage your panel very quickly. Avoid accents. Even if your chosen piece is written in an accent, just ignore it. However, if the monologue has been provided to you, or if the brief indicates you're required to perform in an accent, you should follow this instruction. At the audition itself, be polite to everyone you meet. Casting directors will often ask their receptionist about your conduct and behaviour in the waiting room. Production companies don't want to manage and work with difficult people. If you are a young performer and your parents are waiting with you in the waiting room, this includes them too. When you walk into the audition room, be confident. Introduce yourself to everyone and listen to the instructions you're given. Stay open to direction and make sure you respond immediately to any notes you're given. Be prepared to answer any questions they may have. Sometimes it's also helpful to have an interesting anecdote on hand, as well as a joke, just in case you're asked. You may be asked to read something cold. Cold reading is when an actor is asked to read in character without having seen the material in advance. If you want to get good at this, you just need to practice. You should practice acting like you would gymnastics or a musical instrument every day. Hopefully you found this useful and picked up some tips. To summarise, Always remember the 5 P's. Prepare, play to your strengths, pay attention, perform, and be personable. See you next time.